So we're going to look at the Naga and see what we can find about these Naga, okay? So we can see Naga on Vishnu. This is Lord Vishnu. This is a different deity, okay? And this is Lord Shiva. Shiva is the destroyer. Vishnu is the protector. And you can see, again, the snake is coiled around his neck. But it's not just on the gods of Hinduism, okay? This is Lord Buddha. In all ancient carvings and statues of Lord Buddha, again, you see the Naga, and you see the Naga almost get a dominant position, right? The Naga, who can be the protector of a god? Think about that, right? So the Naga had to have some insane power, right? And that's how they showed the Naga. And there is another religion called Jainism in India. It's a dwindling religion. We almost have just less than 1% of Jains in India. And again, the Jain gods are also shown with these Nagas, okay? Now, what's the connection between Shiva and Naga? Because Shiva is the supreme god in ancient India. Now, and you can see, when Shiva is in a seated position, the Naga is always coiled around his neck, right? Again and again, you'll see the same iconography. So when Shiva is in the sitting position, if you go back, if Shiva is in the sitting position, the Naga is always around his neck, okay? But where's the Naga here? It's coming out of his arm. And this is what we see, and this detail is consistently maintained all over India in ancient times. This iconography is forgotten in today's statues, okay? People no longer care about these details. And all these statues, these are about 1,000 years old. These are great bronze statues. You'll find them in museums, okay? But again and again, you will see that the Naga is coming out of his hand. If Shiva is in the dancing position, if Shiva is sitting, the Naga will come from his neck. If Shiva is dancing, the Naga will come out of his arm. And there's another form of Shiva. He's like a homeless person, okay? Shiva once lost everything, and he was a homeless guy. And you can see the snake coming from his waist there. We see this consistently, the same detail. I had to blur some parts out, guys, because YouTube just, George, it's going to just delete those videos, okay? So I had to blur it out. But you can see the snake. So that's where the snake is, okay? And we can see this iconography consistently in carvings of Shiva, okay? So Shiva is the same god, right? Shiva is Shiva, but when he is sitting peacefully, the Naga comes out of his neck. When he's doing the great cosmic dance, it's coming out from his arm. When he's in this form, the homeless form, it's coming out of his waist, okay? Again, this is maintained consistently there. And then I don't have to show you this. This is the lingam. And in the lingam form, the Naga kind of towers on top of the lingam, okay? It's in the protection mode. Okay? So, what's the meaning of this, right? For a small fee of $25. No, the research is still in progress, okay, because we've been researching this. Most people don't even know that these details are there. So we are researching this, and we hope we can find the meaning to all these things, okay? And here, we can see this Naga carving. And again, on top, you can see that serpent stone. Again and again, we can see the serpent stone. Now, the Naga is a symbol of Kundalini energy, okay? The Kundalini, now what's Kundalini energy? Kundalini energy is the inherent energy or the innate energy we have, and it's found in the sleeping form. Most people don't even activate that, but we can actually, only some people are able to activate the Kundalini energy, and it resides at the base of your spine, okay? And you can see that there are all these chakras basically going from the bottom of your spine all the way to the top of your head. And in ancient texts, very rarely in carvings too, but mostly in ancient Indian texts, the Kundalini energy is always shown as a coil snake. And how many chakras are mentioned in the Kundalini energy? 7. And how many heads do the Nagas of ancient temples have?